We've started.
Apologies.
Back up mic. Hopefully this works. We don't have any listeners, so I don't know yet. This is annoying. Alright, so I've just had a notification telling me that it's live. Right, so basically, if this works and this makes it onto the actual roster of podcasts, what happened is this is the second time we've tried to do the live one today because something went wrong and we had 2 listeners, but no one could fucking hear anything. So I don't know, because all my equipment's all set up and working fine, and I've got my headphones on, I can hear everything, and it's good, it's cool, it's great. But yeah. So this may be a bit weird if it fucking works. Come on, log in, listen.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, shall I do that?
Yes. But just in case this is working and you can hear what I'm saying, this is Flandy Live Take 2. It doesn't mean it's the second live episode. It's the second time we've tried it. Because all we want to do, it's New Year's Day, and we just want to do a nice little review of the crazy shit that's happened in 2019. Flo's looking confused.
Nothing, this is just my face. Wait. Wait, say something.
Make it stop. Make it stop. That was like the 7th circle of hell. I think it's working now.
That was so creepy.
All right, okay. I'm going to try and get our listeners back. That was so weird. Oh, mate. Oh.
Why did it echo so much?
I don't know.
I think it's because I said that, so it played it and then it replayed it.
Okay, we've got one of our listeners back. You've just missed the funniest thing. That was terrifying. It was like there was 20 flows all at once. You'll have to listen back to it. It was fucking hideous.
Oh my god.
Christ.
I can imagine that in my nightmares.
Oh god, this sounds horrible with me typing. I'm so sorry.
Some people might like it though, like someone having a wank over
it. Well, the 2 listeners are you and somebody else. And I can tell that you're not having a wank.
Sure about
that? I'll be able to smell it. Right. Okay, so can you remember what we were talking about in that 10 minutes of silence from the first time we tried this?
Yeah, I can remember a little bit.
What we did?
Saucy rolls.
Saucy rolls. That's it. Yeah, that's it. The item of news from January 2019 that Flo decided we were going to talk about was Greg's making vegan sausage rolls.
What's your favourite thing from Greg's?
I don't know really. Oh yeah, am I wrong? I forgot.
That's so cheap. Like I don't understand how they make that food so cheap.
Yeah, it is very cheap. Oh, I need something to write on so I can write my password down for you.
Do you want to put in the notes of my phone?
Say it out loud.
Oh.
But yeah, oh yeah, look, we've got a yay from our listener. I'm going to try and get Dave Cork back in.
But yeah.
It's all lowercase, by the way. There's no...
Okay.
I really like their ham and cheese bakes that they do.
Oh, I haven't tried that. Thanks. I don't know what that means.
Really?
No.
Oh God.
Oh, Urban Dictionary.
This is a conversation that we're going to have later.
Incorrect. No, it's not.
Yes. So live is actually working now. It's actually doing something. So that's good. That is very, very good. God, I know I was saying this to someone earlier, like what can go wrong will go wrong. So at least now we know. For some reason, Podbean does not like my equipment. So we've had to back up mic. Great shit. And we've lost a listener.
Oh, shame.
But yes, so Yeah, I remember I said about the whole Greg's vegan sausage roll thing that they were late to the party.
Do you think?
I think they were, yeah, definitely. If they only started doing vegan stuff like a year ago.
But then again, McDonald's doesn't have anything vegan.
Yeah, don't they?
They've got vegetarian stuff.
They do apples.
That really confuses me.
What, apples?
Yeah, how do they work? Why would you choose to get a fruit thing instead of chips? I don't care how healthy you are. You're in McDonald's. Why would you choose to get a carrot apple stick fruit bag instead of chips?
I don't know. I'll always just go for the fatty option myself.
Yeah. You know what I found recently? KFC have changed their chips. So if you don't eat them straight away, they're soggy and they're horrible. They're like soggy and floppy and like, oof.
Soggy and floppy and oof.
But I still finished them.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Why wouldn't you? That's what you need to do. So yeah, so it's okay. So I honestly thought they'd been doing that for longer. I didn't realise that was just 2019.
I know. I remember everyone was like, oh, why would Greg's do anything vegan?
Why not?
But it's like, one thing about vegans, surely they don't want to see meat. You know, some people are like really massively vegan.
Yeah.
Surely they wouldn't want to get something that's like been near meat where you see all the...
Well, that was Burger King had somebody's taken them to court because of things. I've just gone blank. My mind's just gone completely and utterly fucking blank. Basically, there's a vegan guy who is suing, I think it was Burger King, because he believes that they don't separate their vegan stuff from the meat.
Really?
And they cook it all on the same grill. And they
Ah.
couldn't prove that they don't.
Well, I read somewhere, which I think is stupid. I think it's Papa John's. They did a gluten-free...
He's a super villain, man. I love him.
Gluten-free pizza, but the pizza dough was rolled in flour. So people kept on getting ill from this gluten-free pizza. And it's because it was being prepared in actual flour instead of gluten-free stuff.
Oh, God, please tell me that was when John Schnatter was still involved, because that guy's a nutter. The guy's a nutter. We're going to do a gluten-free pizza with extra gluten. I love him. He's great. He's done something else recently as well, because he's now on a one-man campaign to take down his own company because he doesn't believe that they're like holding up to what he started. And because he's no longer allowed to be affiliated with the company of Papa John's, he still walks around wearing the red polo shirt.
Really?
But it says something like Super John on it or something like that.
Or we could redo it as Daddy John's.
Nuts. He's nuts.
Instead of Papa John's, Daddy John's.
Daddy John's. That sounds like something else entirely.
Sounds like a famous porn star.
Oh, I was thinking
Daddy
condom
John's.
brand.
Oh, yeah. But then again, that's not a very good condom brand with the word daddy in it.
Yeah, because of, one of the points of using a condom is not to be one.
Yeah.
So, February.
Oh, February.
What are you choosing from February? Never knew it could be absolutely anything.
Oh, you need to choose someone a bit as well.
All right, give me Feb.
Okay.
What we got? Oh, God, I've got a... Ooh.
Well, that's going to sound nice. You go.
I know. I've got a cold. And
Has it still not gone
my
yet?
neck now. I'm old now, aren't I? Yeah, I've got a cold. My neck is all messed up, so I can't really do much. But Oh, okay. Yeah, 16th of February. Let's go for that one.
Oh, interesting.
Fly BMI or BMI Baby.
What?
It was a airline flight thing. What are they called? Planes. They do planes and holidays.
Yeah.
BMI Baby.
BMI Baby?
Yeah, the company's name is Fly BMI. Yeah, 16th of February, Fly BMI ceases operations and files for administration, blaming Brexit as the main cause of its collapse. They did holidays, like package holidays.
Oh, I've
and
never
stuff.
heard of them.
And they completely collapsed and closed down.
Yeah.
And said that it's because of that was a personal message to me.
Yeah, no, I don't know what it was.
It's a future guest for Flying Bell
Oh,
Seats for Pants.
interesting.
Yeah, I sent her the terms and conditions. Yeah, I sent her the terms of being a guest, and she just agreed to them.
Oh, cool. I've never heard of them. But
Yeah.
what Brexit? Oh, I suppose you don't know what's going to happen with visas and stuff. You don't want to go on holiday.
Exactly. I mean, look at me. I've been waiting for a year now to be able to get a new passport.
Wait, so why can't you get a new passport?
So much complication.
Really?
Yeah. Well, at first, because there was a chance that I'd have to pay for the passport twice.
What? And
Because because my passport ran out in January last year, and Brexit was supposed to happen January last year, I thought I'll wait because I read this thing saying that there's a chance that if you get a new passport, a European passport, when Brexit happens, then you'll have to pay again. So I'll just wait and just get one of them stupid blue passports everyone was so excited about. And and then Brexit didn't happen.
Yeah.
And then it didn't happen again. And then it didn't happen again. And then it didn't happen again. But apparently it's happening now.
Really?
I don't fucking know.
Well, so I really want to go on holiday.
I don't trust Boris Johnson. He looks like, like Bam Bam from the Flintstones grew up and had a really tough divorce.
Also, he lies about how many kids he's got.
What?
He's got so many kids with loads of different women.
He doesn't know what to do with them. Does he live in a shoe?
Yeah. But yeah, no one knows how many kids he's technically got.
What, Boris Johnson?
Yeah. It's like, put a condom on it.
Dude, it's a joke, man. Oh, God. But yeah, Brexit cost us a package holiday company.
A bit like the, what's it called? Thomas Cook.
I'm fighting a belch at the moment. This microphone is so sensitive. It's going to be hideous.
Sometimes when I need to burp at work, I will disguise it as a hiccup.
Really?
If you ever see me hiccup in a really weird way, it's actually a burp.
Most hiccups do sound pretty weird, to be fair.
Well, a lot of my noises sound weird.
Okay. So I chose February. We've done no planning for this, like no prep whatsoever. You wanted to talk about some fucking Kardashian nonsense.
Which obviously everyone's going to be really interested in that.
In it.
Okay, March.
March, what you got for March then?
Oh, that's a shame. I was going to pick one that was on my birthday, but there's none on my birthday. God, these are boring. Okay.
In case you want to play along at home, we've got a Wikipedia page of all of the events that happened in the UK in 2019, and we're just basically going month by month and picking something.
This is all like politics and stuff. It's boring.
Because it happens a lot. And last year was a huge year for politics.
I still don't understand it.
No one does. Even politicians don't understand it.
Oh, we can talk about this.
What?
On the 15th of March, thousands of school pupils around the UK...
Why did you say it like that? Pupils
around the UK go on strike as part of a global campaign. I can't speak.
Yeah, no, I remember this.
For climate change.
Yeah, I remember this happening because I remember trying to walk through town, and kids going on strike from school is really ridiculous.
Yeah.
For one, because what are they going on strike from? The whole point of going on strike is to fuck over the company that's not paying you, or the company that deserves to get screwed over. Why do you keep looking at the screen? What's going on behind me?
I don't know. I'm just looking at it. It's interesting.
But yeah, so all that's happening, and like the parents that are allowing kids to go on strike from school, all they're doing is just fucking their own educations up.
To be fair, it's only one day. I used to. I didn't need to pretend I was ill. I could have like a little bit of a cold, and I'd say, "Oh, I'm dying."
Yeah, and now look at you. It was just one day, Flo. It was just one day.
I think you'll find I've got either 6 or 8 GCSEs. I don't know which. Between 6 and 8 GCSEs.
How do you not know the exact number?
Because the science one, because I did triple science, I don't know if it counts as one or it's separate, because I've got it in the first year and in the second year as well. So I don't know if it did it weirdly. So I'm just going to go for the middle and say I've got 7 GCSEs.
Love it. Average it out.
Yeah.
Fantastical. Love it. Love it. Love it. But yeah, my other point about this, right, and I can back this shit up, is how many of those kids that went on strike do you think actually cared about climate change?
None of them.
How many of those kids actually did it because they want to make a change in the world? And how many did it because they wanted a day off school?
Also, school so chilled anyway. You don't need that many days off. You get all these holidays.
School is a completely different animal from when I was in it. Completely
Really?
different. Oh yeah.
What, did you not have holidays?
Definitely. No. We had to. We had to plough fields, but we were the horses.
Oh, I've just got a really weird image of you.
With a big floppy horse dick. I hope you're not eating while you're listening to this. Sausage. Bratwurst or something. Or a horse cock. That might be tasty. I think that's an Italian thing. I think Italians eat horse dicks.
Are you joking? I thought that'd be a French thing.
Yeah.
They eat horses, don't they?
So do Italians. That's the name of a film.
What?
They eat horses, don't they?
No, it's not.
Yes, it fucking is. Google it.
No, I'm alright, thanks.
It's quite a good film, actually. I really
Is
like it. Yeah.
What's your favourite ever film? Like, if you can only
Highlander.
watch one film. Highlander, what's that about?
It's about this guy called Connor McLeod, who is immortal and
Ooh.
badass.
Sounds interesting.
It's great. The best thing about it is the casting choices.
Yeah.
There's Connor McLeod, the main character, is a Scottish guy. All right. And he's being played by Christophe Lambert, who is French. So you've got a French guy pretending to be a Scottish guy who's also pretending to be American. He's got the most messed up accent.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That always really interests me, how people can change their accents. Like,
Yeah, no, he can't.
Oh.
And then you've got Ramirez,
Mhm.
who's another character, who the character is actually Egyptian,
Yeah.
but pretending to be Spanish, played by a Scotsman.
That sounds it sounds like Inception.
Played by
Never watched it.
just anything that's confusing.
Yeah.
Sounds like Inception.
Yeah. I think Shrek 1 is a great film.
Is that your favourite film?
Either that or Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe.
No,
just-
no, The Witch Wardrobe is fucking great.
Yeah.
Even the latest one is really cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
But yeah, Shrek is so good. I remember when I made it my mission to play the Shrek theme tune on the flute. And I can't actually play it.
I'm impressed.
It was literally the easiest thing ever.
I don't know, I can't play flute, so.
You can play other long things.
Easy. Easy. What were we talking about?
I can't remember. Climate change.
Yeah, climate fucking change.
Imagine if we like made it a thing that we couldn't go off topic. How boring would that be?
How difficult would that be?
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was drinking my coffee. I want to play around with this, these audio effects. Say something funny, Flo.
You're beautiful. What does it sound
Okay,
like?
you can't hear that. It's just loads of people laughing. Oh, that's great. Oh my god. We're going to have so much fucking fun with this. So yeah, I think it's great to get kids into this sort of thing, and I think it's a absolutely fantastic idea and a fantastic thing to get kids to care about these things.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just telling them and teaching them, actually getting them to care.
Yeah.
That's the secret. That's what you need to do. But giving them a free day off school, because when I was around town that day, every shop I went in had a school kid in it.
Oh.
If they there were some who were actually giving it some,
Yeah.
but most of them were just.
Before I could drink, what I used to do with my friends
Back in the day. It's a council estate holiday, isn't it?
Still have a good time.
Lent into the secret origin of the name of the podcast, there, weren't you? Or Flandy, because every time me and Flo used to go out drinking, we'd call it a Flandy night. It was Flo and Andy.
Also,
Flo Andy.
do you remember back in the day I'm like nostalgic, where you had orange. That was orange.
Yes. And they do something with meerkats now.
Yeah, but I don't like that. No.
So I've just got a message from my the
Oh, we can talk about this maybe.
that was like last month or something.
They're so. You're wearing Gucci purse.
It was a boy band. Bands with names like Cannibal Corpse. Terrible. I listen to them.
I used to love McFly.
They must be really fucking.
He a cool guy. He's still.
That's it, yeah.
I just.
I was too old. Pennywise are playing soon.
Who's that? Yeah, Debenhams.
Oh, Debenhams. I'm gonna never see them again. Like Walwood. It was when in administration. And So if that
That's nothing. That's
bizarre. That could be anything.
House of Fraser.
House of Fraser.
They're all closed down, haven't they?
I think so. There was when I was younger, there was a advert House of Fraser with a woman in it. In a good night, sweetheart. That's all I know. All I remember. Good night, sweetheart.
Without his sister.
But the thing is, most people in because I question because you have to show, and that is
Bigger makeup, Kiko. I don't know what you got in your
what the
spare
fuck
time.
was that? It was a really loud noise then. I don't know what it was.
And when you say, "Oh, I'm just running errands in town," you can be a secret makeup fanatic.
I'm going to stop saying that because people always make fun at me when I say I've got some errands to run. The errands.
It makes you sound like an old man.
I am an old man.
Yeah, they've got the staff. There's one staff member, and she seems like a nice person. Obviously, I don't know her, but she's got the shittest makeup. I'm not the best. I'm not Jeffree Star. But
Who's Jeffree Star, Flo?
but he used to be really racist. A gorilla. Yeah, like that.
I think I know. Pointing out a picture. And for one, don't respect and teach your kid how to be retard. It's not being a Birminghams.
Shit.
Girly shit. Oh, we haven't got any listeners now. They've all gone.
Oh.
Oh dear me. go, May. The first failed attempt. We were, mate. The podcast program. We think
Carl.
like that, and I think this. But I don't like any because it's sensationalizing.
Mm-hmm.
They had before he did the about his gambling addiction. Side of things.
Mm-hmm.
And he calls her out on the lie detector test. Cause this poor guy to commit. He did. So that was no polygraphs don't changing your heart rate. You're scared when you're nervous, when you're aroused. It's all the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's wrong. It doesn't tell lies
Yeah.
at all. At all. Test where we had me asking this guy questions that were all true.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got this girl still drop, which was absolutely beautiful. He came out saying he was lying for most of the questions. With her, because he was attracted in, and
Mm-hmm.
he was nervous. good job that this show.
They're just drinking and like embarrassing themselves, and because that can be seen as a
It's just, yeah, but things like that aren't is. But it's actually all scripted.
yeah. Well, apparently they get told what to talk about.
It's a circus. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But instead of all wearing Fred Perry and fucking,
You can get in Chelsea.
I don't know. I don't know. Who's that really posh guy who has a whole gig?
Yeah.
Is that Mark
Yeah,
Francis?
Mark Francis.
And like, I was but watching that video, I thought, yeah, he's a proper like just English. Like such a nice guy, but really annoying. And then at the end, when he's in the gig, and there's like obviously he's staring, it's fucking like really in the ripped up shirts and like heavy metal spikes and stuff. And they're all headbanging and going mental and screaming, and he's in the middle, just like sort of clapping and like nodding his head and tapping his foot. And then at the end, he's screaming into the camera, he's like, "I feel." Enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
No, it was great. Really enjoyed that. That was a great video to watch.
Have you
But you
seen-
know, I think if I met him, I don't think I'd last that long.
Have you seen the video where he goes to a student night? But I've been watching the new series because I think the old ones are better.
I wouldn't. But yeah, no. No. I just don't. I wouldn't get on with, and I wouldn't like. It's like Friends. Right? I know.
I think it's the shittest show ever.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. But
Well, no, I just don't.
too sort of convoluted,
I don't understand
and
it.
the ending really.
I didn't like it. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
Don't tell me.
We can do that here. Randomly. There it is. There it is. There it is.
God, I'm feeling so tired after last night.
Yeah, I was a bit on the rough side this morning. Right, so yeah, so Jeremy Kyle, yeah, that's my thoughts. I think it's a good thing that show is not happening anymore.
Well, I used to enjoy watching it.
And that's that thumping sound was Bruno scratching his leg. God, this mic is so sensitive. Yeah, really sensitive.
Oh. Stop it, Bruno.
Shall I go for the next one as well?
Yeah.
Then? June. Bruno's just slapping up. And the BBC announces that
What does that mean?
so
Yeah.
but from June, well, we do pay a lot all the time, so we do. We're attached to the internet. Anyone can fucking hack.
Smart TVs that you like, you know,
When last podcast Marcus would be on the phone to each other.
Really?
Yeah, or at the start of the conversation, about 9/11 and the conspiracies and everything, and they started just talking about the normal everyday life. What Snowden, the whistleblowing thing. This is what he was saying.
What's the whistleblowing thing?
You need to look this guy up, man. He worked for the government.
Yeah.
And he, American government, when they're taking everything in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can access your webcams. That's why most Mark Zuckerberg.
That's literally facing me.
So that's the thing, because I had obviously. I always get questioned, like, with smart technology, got nothing that they want. That's it.
Browser history and stuff. Why is
There's going to be ways around it. At all.
we haven't really in like our favourite franchises?
Companies.
Yeah.
July, do you want to take
God, that sounds fun. You know that weird guy on the dick?
Member of EDL.
Mm-hmm.
Nationally. From a lot of his don't say that he's racist. He has actually helped out and he has done some good in a way. Because he goes looking he only looks for the ones with brown skin.
What the fuck?
Because he only looks for Muslims who are doing this.
Well,
out to save the children and looking to put these like hideous white people doing it. Why does he only look for Muslims?
that's so bad.
And the whole thing of him being racist is that it comes from the majority of the people who follow that religion aren't white.
Yeah.
With the whole court for him was saying he hasn't broke the law, he's innocent, free Tommy Robbins and all that. Like, he was only in, was it 6 months or something?
Yeah.
But the thing is, he had a court order so he broke the law, he had to be punished.
Why can't you film outside a court?
So basically, he was filming outside courts and people, whether they were, if they were found innocent, but Tommy Robinson thought they were guilty, he would have a camera in their face as they're leaving the court saying, this is the person, then upload it. Then, you've got this racist little oik with a camera in your face.
Ugh. I saw a video of him getting a milkshake for him.
Yeah. Me on this, but Tommy Robinson is a dangerous man.
Really?
Very, very politically, because he's he knows how to hit all the right buttons in all the right places. He's charismatic. If he gets an inch, like just an ounce of power, then he could just fuck everything.
Really?
He's like, he's a very clever.
Yeah.
Know exactly what they're doing. Danger.
He's just a
big time danger. The fact that he broke the law because he was told uploaded of him breaking the law, but he managed to convince loads of people that he didn't.
How?
And they were supporting because he's got. And sing the most beautiful fucking song to certain ears. They, you know, you know, over there, but we can give them a fresh start. Come in. When it comes to like the right, but no, I don't think we should close the borders. I don't think we should shut everyone out.
My granddad and both my grandparents were immigrants.
And he put this thing on Facebook about, you know, this is England, everything English, everything British, and all this. I was like, you know, it's like, what make is your TV?
Yeah.
And like, what about the phone that you? You know, and what? You know, your favorite dish is the Vinda fucking loom. Like, you know. I love the idea of a multicultural society.
Yeah.
It's one of my dreams is to be truly inclusive. It's where all the Indian restaurants are on the right, and you've got the Turks and the Kurds and the Greeks in the middle. No, it's just everything is everything, and it's for everyone. And this is my idea of what a perfect party. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. That's if you listen on your headphone, I was listening. But yeah, so yeah, regardless of whether you lean to the left, lean to the right, or you're dead. Is wrong because you only got only one group of people be represented. That concept the environmental ministers. The person is so like when lost as I think Labour lost. Says yeah, and that was the Labour Party's idea, was to have this person who's not down south, who doesn't know anything, just talking about it. It's like,
Yeah.
And it needs to draw on that in a few months when I talk to a certain person who is political. August.
Oh, should we talk about this?
I don't know what it is.
Jeffrey.
Death, or
it wasn't
was
his
it?
death, but it just says
That's when he got arrested.
No, this is the whole Prince Andrew thing about him being friends with Epstein.
Right. The thing that sticks out for me about the there's one person listening. Hello. So, yeah, the whole Epstein thing, one thing that really Alex Jones was right. Oh, it hurts.
Alex Jones is that American guy.
He does sometimes on massive tangents, but he's one of the dangerous people because so many people. But he was right about this. He's been saying it for years.
He's a pedo.
That the politicians all around the world and groups full of kids.
Was it the Columbine
Sandy Hook.
shootings? On show.
Yeah. I was really confused there. But yeah, so he was a and he sort of he looked this, he said that he didn't act things like that's dangerous and it's but yeah the worst all about this whole jokes I've seen about Prince at that
Grandad Duke, something.
right, and it's
This year, woman who he supposedly touched.
yeah, I mean that's the thing, like that's a thing, but that's the first when something like this happens. We spoke about Prince Andrew. What to think? I don't know what to think about. Really? Yeah, especially if then
Yeah. No, your turn. Really? I know you don't like prosecco, but I brought a bottle of prosecco, so I drank it. It was actually really nice.
oh,
It's annoying. It's all politics, isn't it?
you said it was. You know,
Really?
yeah, mate. This is going to be an interesting one. Boren. Another pointless delay to Brexit. So that means he didn't want to.
Brexit. I don't know what made him change his mind. What was actually like so if
He's a really clever man. And he's doing it right. Click. So yeah.
have an idea and just
Looking.
prepare this.
Yeah, everyone's
Everyone's gonna be listening back.
Lewis announced they are to stop selling Christmas crackers from this year onwards.
But what I'd quite like
Go when I was happy. I get like posh Christmas crackers.
Yeah.
And like there was, I think.
Ah.
Crazy. Not even in the but
I think it's good to reduce.
do you know?
No, it's bad for the environment. So my mum went on like Wish and bought.
That's beautiful.
They're wrapped in plastic. I said to her,
Cool. November. Do you want to do?
like trashy film.
Yeah.
Those arrested were armed with machetes and
Like a inner city gangland Romeo and Juliet. Yeah. Of gang violence.
ah.
Uh, outside the cinema. Machetes and shit happening.
How is it?
I don't think it should have made it. So that are always going to have and because people want to live for the day. Absolutely everything. Because then you're going to get questioned.
You know, people showing off in front of their friends.
You're at no matter what walk of life. I do it as well.
Just get my
Yeah.
Honestly, the
I don't know. The great philosopher reinvented a Urban Dictionary.
yeah.
Milky clay. On December the 24th. And
Oh,
this,
what is he? Is he talking about? I missed all of this.
oh, that was my shout out to Dean Cleaver.
Though.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think Dean understands my humour because he always gives me fun.
Apart from Christmas. Of course,
Sex couples are granted civil
Jen. A couple of years ago. Want to get married, they want to have a civil um without actually and you want to make it
Oh, why don't you just leave it how it is? Why? What if like you? Always single, so.
Exactly, that's it, that's all you need.
What?
We've had because we're about to finish. We're about to stop. Yeah, thank you for everyone listening. Um, an episode of Flying by the Line. We actually talked. That's cool. And then website or Flying Thoughts, which is I think yes, Wednesday.
I don't know. But I know exactly what I'm going to say.
But yes, so on of Spare Pants, which is Flo's own little project. Talk about that at the end of January.
Yeah.
Still got to get the first one done.
Yeah.
Um, I'm really excited about that. We've got our first.
We posted some great pictures.
Group. Let's see.
Ooh.
We've been talking about this for ages.
Not too hungover.
Yeah. This live show. Yes.